Hello my friends and viewers, and welcome back here to Gabriela Stardust, reporting here from New Braunfels, Texas. Yeah, well, today is Monday, what, the 10th or 11th of November. The election is over, and I'm very happy actually that this whole social media theater has ended. And like I told you before, it doesn't matter in what direction it was going. You know, it is over right now, and what comes next, in the next 2, 3 or 4 weeks, we will see. But it is not a surprise for me that actually our president said it was fraud. But anyhow, friends, I'm not here to discuss this political disaster. I'm here to show you what is close to our sun, what is there, what is orbiting our sun, and what will come soon. I mean by soon, I mean in the next couple of months. We know by now we have a lot of asteroids, meteors around Earth. We are clustered up actually by space debris. Our magnetosphere is weakening more and more. And our Earth's crust is breaking over, and the last information I received was actually a very disturbing report from Africa, from South Africa, where they have reported some underneath surface sounds and some kind of seismic activity, and they suspect actually that the Earth could open up, breaking up. And there's also in Africa, South Africa, a new lake. They said a new ocean is building up in South Africa. Yeah, well, where the water comes from, maybe from underneath the surface, from below. It has seceded some places here on Earth. We saw that the last year and last 2 years, where the water levels were gone and the ocean just disappeared. In Italy and some other areas, I remember, where the water was just gone for a couple of days, and then it came back, but to a different level. And I think it is just that what's going on, that the pole shift is imminent. But by imminent, I mean not right now, today, tomorrow, or the next week. Imminent means the next couple of months, and next year, or maybe even longer. But it could also happening that it goes really fast and rapidly. I have no new information on that fact, and therefore I cannot give any good information out at this moment, because I hate to give false information out and put fear in my viewers' thoughts and minds. I'm not doing things like that. I just want that you guys see the whole truth and know what's going on without putting fear in anybody's thoughts. But anyhow, the whole scenario with our sun, the sun, you know, have more open spots, bigger than the Earth. The solar flares are hitting out, and some of them are just, you know, coming in our direction, flaring up. I don't know if this is a sign that the solar minimum cycle is over and we're going into a solar maximum circle of the sun. If this has something to do also with our magnetosphere getting weak. and waking up. It must have something to do with our sun and everything what is going on. If they are not accepting the fact of the binary star system, which is in our solar system, I believe. And some of these planetary objects are clustering up around our sun, but also our own planets are going in alignment with our sun, and it could be that some of these objects we actually see around our sun and close to our sun, but still behind. Just think about Jupiter, Saturn, massive planetary objects. When they can be seen in our skies, that's kind of scary, but I don't know if this is also the truth. We find so many other things almost every day. We get some new information out from scientists, physicists, astronomers, and it's always like we have not seen that before, we have not reported that before, we don't know what it is, we don't understand the readings. We also get wrong readings from the Schumann resonance. Some data are just being left out. The same with the seismographic activities where, data are just being left out, not for us to see, being some kind of manipulated or censored for some reason. I don't know. It is just, what I can tell you, what I see and what everyone is reporting of, or some of the people, they're reporting on the sun and our earthquakes and volcanic activities. So we just have to go with that, what we got, and then we have to put one and one together to make sense out of the whole situation. It was a very warm day here today in Braunfels, Texas. We had it about 85 degrees, which was even warmer in the sun. Just some little clouds. Let me go over here to the back. I will show you that. This is the only cloud right now what is in the skies here. No other clouds. Sky is bluish, yellowish looking from the chemicals, like always. I can see with my bare eyes the ligaments inside of the sun, and it seems like she have even more bright ligament signs and lines in herself, which are open and which are facing Earth. We just can hope that there is not a major CME and a solar storm coming our direction, with some more bad radiation and gamma X-ray reading, which are bad for our health, very bad for our health. Camera's adjusting here right now. Try to bring it better in, or a little bit out, to see if there is anything. But right now at this point I'm not so sure. You just see the little lens flare, stationary lens flare underneath the sun, the shadow, a reflection into the camera, I think, underneath there. That's what it is, because it is way behind the tree lines. But actually, I'm not so sure at this moment if this is only the sun we see there, or another reflection of another object at 6 o'clock position, which I have told you what is there, and you have seen it in my last video clip. I hope you have seen my last video clip, because never before I have seen 3, 4, 5, 6 objects in the closer proximity of our sun, like as I have shown you in my last video clip. This is very, very, very rare. It seems like it is a projection of our sun, but it seems also that there is some more to the closer area in front of the sun, or let me say maybe also below, because you can see this in the lens flare. There's something what is separating, or is there in front, underneath. It's getting really, really, really hard to see those things, and even I came out a little bit earlier today and start filming and recording, because I want to keep you guys informed. I want to keep on track on the whole situation, to understand everything a little bit better, and to explain it to you guys. But some things I even do not know, and some things I cannot even explain to myself. Fact is that it is way too warm in certain areas here right now in the United States where we live. The difficulties of temperature increasing and decreasing within one day is awful. And the hurricane we have right now in the Gulf Stream, well, will go up to another Hurricane 1, I believe. Maybe because the Gulf Stream is cooling down with the high and low pressures all around it. Maybe it won't be more than a Hurricane 1 or a tropical storm, which will go through the west side of Florida, and then up northwest, and then to the northeast and away again. We had way too much storms and hurricanes this year, and high amount of storms, and even storms in the middle of the country of the United States without having a hurricane going through it. Very stormy, suddenly very cold and hot again. It's kind of strange. Let me go over here. The sun is gone. I just captured this here. I think it's an airplane. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. See if this is an airplane. And these are just, where is it? Yeah, it's an airplane. I think these are contrails, because you can see they're vaporizing right after the airplane goes up in higher directions. These are not contrails. The contrails would not vaporize, they would stay. Okay, my friends, with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Glad to be back here, and I will report some more next coming days. If I get some new information, I will give you information out. I'll let you know. I just have to make some more research. So you all stay safe, watch the cell phone users, keep eyes in the skies. You all be safe and pay attention to your surroundings. Love you all. Bye bye for now.